Hey guys, Ty Cohen here. So here's the news, right? Joe Biden was announced as being the winner of the presidential election. So I'm curious as to how do you feel about that, right? How do you feel about the fact that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have, quote unquote, won the election, depending on when you're watching this, right? So right now they officially are not in the White House. Trump is still in the White House. But how do you feel about that? So some of you guys, if you're watching this, you're elated, right? You're just happy as hell. You're feeling great. Your candidate has won. And you think that, things are going to change big time. You think that it's going to be for the best. You think that the future is bright. You think that the economy is going to get even better. And then there's some of you who kind of think that, this is hell. Like, what's going on? The economy is going to take a dive and I'm moving out of America, or, how could this even happen in America? So I'm curious as to know, how do you feel about the fact that right now, Biden has been selected as the winner of a presidential election? And what are your thoughts on that? So here's the thing. I want you to remember that ultimately, regardless of where you stand, regardless of who sits in the White House come January, right? The decisions on your life is up to you. And I think the thing that goes hand in hand with that is what's even more important is we have to get back to a point of being unified. We have to get back to a point where we start to inject more peace, more oneness, where we start to embrace one another. We start to just become more human, right? Because there's just something that is not cool. It's not good about being so divisive, so against one another. There's no way that we can ever get anything done being in that state. There's no way. It's like, think about it. If your house, I'm in my house right now, I'm in my office. My wife's upstairs sleeping. It's super early. My son's downstairs. He's on his computer, right? In school virtually. But imagine if our house was divided. Me and my son are against my wife and my daughter, and my wife and my daughter are against me and my son. Do you think we would ever have any tranquility? Do you think we would ever get anything done? Do you think we would ever be able to continue to make upward movement? Absolutely not. We have to get to the point where we put our differences aside and we start to be okay with the fact that we're different. Whether this person is a Republican or this person is a Democrat, this person's white, black, Asian, Latino, whatever it may be. And instead say, how can we work together? My goal is to work with you, is to give you as much great information as I can give, regardless of who you are, hell, regardless of even if you like me, right? My job, my goal is to put as much peace into your life and to hopefully give you some good information that's going to help elevate your life, because I don't want to put any energy out there that's going to make you worse off by hearing me, by seeing me, than you were. If you don't leave in a better place by meeting me, by hearing me, by seeing me, then I have not done my job. So I want to continue to make sure that I'm making you the best that you can be. Let's do that for our country, our planet, our universe. Let's continue to vow to make one another the best that they can be after they have left our presence, whether that is they've left our physical presence, right? Whether we've met for lunch or dinner. Hopefully I get a chance to meet you for lunch or dinner or something like that, right? Or at an event, a Kindle Castle Live event, or whether it's virtually, right? Maybe you've left a comment on one of my videos or on the podcast, or I've watched your video or your YouTube channel or your podcast. So let's continue to make one another's lives better. If you are with me on that mission, just type in below in the comments, I'm with you. That's it. I'm with you. And as always, remember, we give away some great prizes for comments, right? So we've got some Apple Watches here. I don't know if you can even see that, but that's an Apple Watch. We have some MacBook Airs. We actually gave away a couple of these last week. All right, so there's a silver one. And then we have the AirPods. I actually gave away a ton of these last week too. So there's 4 ways that you can actually win. The first way is by subscribing. You should already be subscribed. Almost everyone that watches my videos are subscribed. So go ahead and mash that subscribe button, that like button. Make sure that you are subscribed. The other way is by commenting, right? So go ahead and comment. I'm with you if you are with me in helping to make our country, our planet, our universe better by making sure that everyone who leaves your presence, whether it's physically or digitally, virtually, right, as we are right now in this video or in this podcast, is in a better space. Better space, a space of peace, or a space of growth, or a space of happiness, right? Or a space of calmness, a space of improvement. So go ahead, if you are with me on that mission, go ahead and comment below. So the third way that you can be entered to win some of these cool prizes is by sharing. So sharing this video. That's the third way. And then the fourth way is by liking it. So subscribing, commenting, sharing, liking. Any of those 4 actions will enter you in to win some of the cool prizes that I just shared with you right there. All right, so there you go. I'll see you in the next video. Type in "I'm with you" below if you're with me on this mission. And regardless of who's in office, who makes it in office, let's just take it upon ourselves as humans and as individuals to make their job as easy as possible as well. All right, I'll see you. God bless. Peace. Year of the paper. Remember, year of the paper. Year of the paper is making this your best year ever, all around, whether it's mentally, right, and being in a good space, whether it's you being in a good space with your relationships, your family, your children, your wife, your husband, whether it's you being in a great space financially, or whether it's you being in a great space with your body physically, right? So I'll see you. #year of the paper.